get back to Hans. He didn't follow me. Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him. Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Yeah. Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago. Hurry! We'll climb down here to the water before they find us. This way!
You're a dead man! Eh? Fuck that!
아, 아, 오, 이렇게 하니까 말이 나오네.
You know the trouble with an adventurer's life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Pa,
Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
am I? Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Like, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up. How are you holding up? For Christ's sake, Henry, talk to me. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at? Henry, concentrate. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on!
Bianca.
Come on!
Father?
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir Roger.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
He knows me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus. Henry, pull yourself together. Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Mom.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
No.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look,
I see it.
we've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Paulina, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Think against Scott!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
I've come from Scallops. They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You...
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death. I'll go check on him as soon as... How are you feeling?
No part of...
Little wonder. Ah, I did my best. And now you've moved to take this, and...
Thanks. All right, but I need to get a breath of fresh...
You slept through half of God's... while you're at it, I found an old tunic. Put it on, so no doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to... If that ain't enough, I put some... And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor.
I won't. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Boženna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
친구는 옆에서 죽어가는데.
It's empty.
There's a water trough in front of the hut.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you. And over Bajana, too. Ah, I feel like a new man. Seems Bajana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here. Did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while I had to pour a whole Lethean. It can either put a dead man back on it, so can...
I will.
Well, he's less lucky. That brute...
Is there any way I can help?
You owe... I've got a bit of that Lethean, but I can't just give it the best and fastest remedy for that. You ought to be able to manage that.
All right.
Sage has a... At the back of the... You go along...
Great.
All right. Seeing him...
I understand. Maybe I could...
The law... do you feel up?
Not to worry. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble.
Well...
Where should I put him?
Grab the... When you head out the gate, and when you're done with...
True.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius.
All right.
세이지랑 캐모마일.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
이거 아니고. 일단 세이지.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
캐모마일. 일단.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better. What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
You piece of shit! There's that piece of shit! You're done!
이거 없잖아, 씨. 아이씨, 시체를 먼저 해야 되는구나. 뒤졌다, 뒤졌어, 씨. 어이가 없네, 진짜.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
아니, 씨. 어이가 없어. 이를, 씨발. 한 대로 하나씩 쳐야 되나? 아이씨. 피가 없어.
I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Damn, that weakling was useless.
Hey? Do you want to try?
Show what you're made of!
도망가, 이씨.
Save yourself!
제가 말하는 게 들려요, 지금?
Did they hurt you?
No,
Who do you
I
think?
don't know what you heard, but when they turned up, so, look here, God be praised that my... So, your friend was talking.
씨발요.
Well, Sirhan, we were heading to Trotton, and as God is my witness, I'm thankful to you for...
Well,
You weren't.
promises are made to be broken. Except I have...
Don't worry.
I'd be it, but be careful while...
What about Sirhan?
He's holding, but what he needs... Excellent, I gave you to... It's a shame, but you, my eyes are so bad.
아니, 마이크가 패드에 붙어 있는데, 안 되나 보네, 이게.
All right.
아, 게임 오디오가 울려요?
But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the rest...
I can read it.
My word.
I'll take the book.
Of course.
Lord God Almighty, look down on a poor sinner and hear my heartfelt prayer. Protect Sirhan and don't let him die. Just as he didn't let me die. Preserve his life. Because he's a young
그런가 보다. 이
gentleman,
마이크를 타고 들어왔나 본데. 방금 마이크를
just, a
꺼놨거든요.
good Christian. And look down on Bajena too. And let her save Sirhan and deliver her from all evil. And grant her grace. Because she herself is merciful and didn't turn us away in our hour of need. Amen.
이름이 죽은 개자식이야.
Shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Where do you keep getting to, yellow stuff?
여기가 시체 못 들어오라고 해놓고서는 잔소리요.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Oof.
이거 없네. 진짜 처리 끝.
And he needs that decoy.
Those corpses have been taken care of. They're gone to rest by the stream.
Oh, thanks, Hen. You did what you could. Me First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction, and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench, and we'll start.
카모마일을 넣고 모래시계 막 그리고 맞아.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Water.
Why water? You were supposed to pour in wine. Empty it out and start again. So, what did you pour in there?
Don't worry. I poured wine in there. I didn't make the same mistake twice.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, You just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Well, now...
Happy to help. All right?
I reckon you... What you need, go and get a...
This will be the weapon used by the... bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
I can do now. It's up to you and the Almighty.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Oh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Strong the dog, fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
You must be Pavlena.
That's right. I came in the eve, then I helped Ma take care of...
Hans?
Have no fear. Ma knows what she's... She said she dosed you on that other fella for sure.
Yeah.
And what about you? That's good. But I heard you yelling in your...
I dreamt of it, and I swore...
Oh, they can have real meaning. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
The sword. It might sound strange.
It doesn't sound... And swords are a symbol of, after all.
Thanks, Pavlena.
You're welcome.
But this is all...
Aye. Breakfast is on the... And we must save Ma from the...
Some are on their last legs. If things were normal, I could present my claim to the king and he'd confirm my adulthood. Only our king is being held captive in Austria by his own brother.
I can't just go wandering around. I have a duty to Sir Hans. can't just go off and leave Hans to his fate. I can't leave here. I swore to protect Sir Hans, and I intend to keep my word. I can't leave here. I swore to protect Sir Hans, and I intend to keep my word. I can't leave here. I swore to protect Sir Hans, and I intend to keep my word. I can't leave here. I swore to protect Sir Hans, and I intend to keep my word.
If things were normal, I could present my claim to the king, and he'd... Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
나갔나 보네. 얘는.
Are you deaf? What are you up to? Come here. Good morning, Henry. You have no idea. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me a...
But I reckon you paid off...
True enough.
To be honest, we were fighting outside, but I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail, and luckily I hit him a nice...
My word.
Once...
Do tell.
Quite a lot of things. We came here and we have to get to Trosk.
Not far.
All right.
I'll prepare a bit of... For a...
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bojena.
I have some... Ma had trouble because of you. I want to take this potion. It's not all that hard.
Thanks.
No doubt.
Hans is right. God bless you.
And you...
As Henry says... May God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Leipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
True enough. You've got to...
You said you'd shoot...
Yeah, I train up if they do, but... See you soon, my friend.
Nothing against...
What about his bounty?
Henry.
He saved my...
So did I. First, I'd expect...
Hold on, Istvan.
Toff!
I tell you.
Of course, but that's... And also, it was done.
I saw him.
Yes, but I see you have... Come on. Good physician at this castle, or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet, but I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man in medicine. And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed. And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Trotsky.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! You know who I am? No, we fucking don't!
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai!
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
It's your city. Hands off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
Someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on...
Oh, different lands, different customs.
God.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle.
Oh, really? I'd rather hear some cunning plan.
The first thing we have to do is get... Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well. Except we can't even pay our bill here.
So we'll earn?
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work.
And how long will it take before we get ourselves sorted?
So what do you suggest?
To Rata. You just don't... We'd be alone.
I suppose you're right.
Well, we've got no message.
Chin up.
Nothing. I'll tell you 4 reasons instead of sitting here with us.
It's not your...
We have, even though it...
We'll keep the promise. Best way to... We'll get inside.
Al dente.
Al dente.
Food.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this... stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
Fight better, that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word. I ain't seen you here before.
Don't worry. I'm Catherine, and I...
Ah. Oh, my. Ugh.
Oof. It's...
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fell.
Hey, youngster. Stinking up.
Health,
I
lads.
Talk
That's the
about
most
your
important thing.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet.
You'll know that. You're the most honest man. With your name on it, so watch your step.
연나가도 다 막아놨네.
First, I should settle the unfortunate business of our bill.
락팩도 없고.
I thought we divided up set.
Sorry to bother you.
Oh, hold on. Are you the...
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond?
Yes, you were.
I have no idea what...
And I have no idea you were what...
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at face.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar?
Always ready.
Glad to hear you pair ordered a lot more, so your work...
All right.
Over there by my old man. The second door, you have to... If you just two men can...
All right. For sure it's...
I like it. Is that...
All right.
Glad to hear. Where ya?
Scallops.
I ain't been, but I know...
I heard some talk about...
Young lords. When rich folk...
Well, look...
How should I know?
Who is this?
Can't you tell old Jan? They used to be...
Where's the...
That's the mean of...
Could I get...
I don't know. What's that?
Oh.
If you want to fight young Svad...
I'll go and discuss...
And careful with... Here it comes.
I could get in through my uncle. He works in Salim's stable.
Lucky sod. You'll be able...
I talked to that woman.
I noticed. It didn't look like...
The main thing is...
It's definitely...
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre!
Calm down. Young lord is marrying the...
Why should...
Because...
Oh, that's fantastic. And that...
I'll come up with some...
I hope we'll ask...
There's something else.
I noticed that.
We can work off our debt if we...
Lugs!
I'm serious.
I can't...
All right.
I'm glad...
Although...
Henry, haven't you...
Would that be some aristocrat...
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratores, the priests who pray for us. Laboratories, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And bellatores, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
I understand. I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favor.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, although, if you think about the 3 states...
That would be kind.
I knew you'd be...
Christ, pardon me.
She's strong as an ox. Innkeeper!
Ooh.